Hello students, welcome back to our channel Conceptual Learning. So today we are going to see the other two topics in the human resource management, that is evolution of HRM and the objectives of HRM. So our first topic, let us go with the evolution of HRM. So basically we have already considered the meaning of the HRM. So evolution means how the HRM has been become this subject, means where it has been started, where the importance of this HRM has been started, and how it is become a new very developed, it is taking as a profession also, HR. So that process we are going to see. Okay, the first one is in the evolution process. So first concept is a commodity concept. So what is this commodity concept? Okay, so the commodity concept. So basically in the commodity concept is stating that the labor has been treated as the commodity, means before the industrial revolution, we are not into that much considering the labor or the employees as the resource of our organization. We are just treating the labor on the basis of the demand, means how much demand we are having, the on basis of that only we are treating them as the we are treating them, just we are using them. We means here in the industries before industrial revolution, using the labor just as a source. Okay, but it is not that much welfare in the welfare activities. So labor has been not involved, and the welfare activities has been not provided to the labor. So they are just treating labor as a commodity, and they are using them for doing some kind of the works. Whatever they have been given, the labor has to perform those work, and they has to take some amount of the money, and they have to leave. No special incentives for the laborers or no any special treatments, just they are the commodity. Okay, like that they have been treated. So after some time what happened, see, the labor began to be considered as a commodity to be bought and the sold. Wages are based on the demand and the supply. Government has been taken the very little, or it may have not been taken any protections for the workers. No welfare activities, nothing. Okay, so in the, you have to remember, the evolution of the HRM concept has been taken from the first stage known as the commodity concept, where in this concept states that before the industrial revolution, the labor has been treated as the commodity, and they are being provided the wages based upon the demand and the supply, and government has no or the little intervention in the protection of the workers. Okay, so that's about the commodity concept. And next one is the factors of production concept. What is this factors of production concept? So basically here the name itself only saying, this concept is stating that the labor or the employees are just considered as the factors of the production, like any other factors of the production, like land, labor and the machinery. Land and the machinery, the labor is also considered as the factor of the production, means to fulfill the object of any organization, definitely we need some factors of the production, right? For example, if you are investing 10 crores of the money into some activities, some business economic activities, that is business, then definitely you can't do everything, right? You have to take the different factors of the production's help. That means labor you should be required with the land, you should be required with the finance, all these things you have to be required. So in that labor is also considered as the, before they treated as a commodity, now they are considering as the factors of the production. That means they should be necessary to produce the required outcome of an organization, like that they treated. And in the F.W. Taylor, in his scientific, he has been developed a concept called the scientific management concept. In this he told that proper selection and the training of the employees has to maximize the productivity. That means if your organization want to increase its productivity, then they has to select the proper skillful persons and train them in such a way that they will provide the they will give you the maximum production. Okay, you can use your labor in such a way that you can get the maximum output from them. So invest in the labor and select the good persons or the skillful persons in your organization and train them and get the required output from them. So this is said in the scientific management concept, and the labor is treated as the factors of the production. Okay, so next one is the paternalistic approach. So what is this paternalistic approach is saying that it is based on the belief that the management must assume the fatherly and protective attitude towards the employee. This concept is saying that here in the first phase we have seen labor has been treated as the commodity, right, and in the second phase we have been seen that the labor has been treated as one of the factors of the production. In the third phase, that is a paternalistic approach, is saying that the employer or the person the employer has to treat his employee as a fatherly figure. That means how the father will take care of this his children, same like that the employer has to take care of his employees. That means the welfare or the approach towards the labor has been changed in this phase. That means the father will take care of his children in case of the health, physical, mental and emotional states, and he will protect them. Okay, like that the employer also provides some benefits like health facilities, pension plans, employers, okay, welfare schemes, all this has to be provided, recreation facilities, housing facilities, insurance schemes, like that the employer has to provide to the employee. Okay, so this is said, that means the fatherly approach must be there towards the employee, which is said in the paternalistic approach. So next approach is the humanitarian concept. So these concepts states that the human beings are having the different kinds of the rights. They are being treated as the basic needs of the human beings. That means physical, social and the psychological needs has to be met. Okay, so this concept is believing that the human beings should also have the all kind of the rights, and the employers has to protect the provide that rights to their employees, and the social and emotional and psychological needs of the employees at the workplace has to be met. So this is said by the humanitarian concepts. So they are treated as the human beings. They should have that they are having the all kind of the rights in the workplace, and that rights has to be provided by the employer, and their social, psychological and physical needs has to be met. These must be taken care by the employer, has been said in the humanitarian concept. Okay, so the next concept is the behavioral human resource concept. So this concept is stating that integrate the organizational goals with the human goals. Okay ma, so whenever you are integrating your employees with the organization, then definitely your organization goals and the employee goals will be met. Yes or no? So when the employees will integrate with the organization, means whenever you are able to satisfy the needs and aspirations of the employees. If the employer is he himself only satisfying the needs, he is understanding the needs and the aspirations of the employees, then definitely the employees will support the organization. So when the employees is supporting the organization, then definitely the organization will grow, the organization will achieve its goal. So this is said that so to achieve this kind of the integration of the employees with the organizational goals, we have to concentrate on the human beings, that you have to consider the employees as the human beings, and you should also, the focus has been shifted by studying the behavioral sciences. That means how a human being behaves in a certain situation and how his needs must be met, how an employer must understand the employee. All this has been done in this it is said by this concept, and so to integrate the employees, so they have done all these things, and they are also, the developments have been made in the management, that is they have started practicing the two-way communication. That means not only employer is giving the orders to the employees and making them to work, that is not working out now the focus has been shifted that they have been practicing the two-way communication. That means they are taking the opinion of the employee also, not only So the behavioral human resource concept is stating that so to integrate to fulfill, to achieve the organization goals, you have to integrate your employees with the organization. So to integrate the employees with the organization, you have to be you have to treat them as a human beings, and you have to satisfy their needs and the aspirations, that you have to treat them as a valuable asset of your organization. Then you can achieve the goals it is set by this concept. Okay, so next comes to the emerging concept. So this concept states that you have to treat the workers that the organization has to treat, it is said that workers at the organization their own. That means you have to create the feeling in your employees or the workers in such a way that they should think this organization is their own organization. That means they have to that much embrace your organization. Even you are the owner of your organization, they has to consider the organization as their own organization. So the employees must be sometimes they are accepting that they should accept the workers as their partners. That means they have to take the opinion of their workers, and they have to be the employers has to provide the quality work life to the employees, and they also the employers has to give the potential or the they have to give the opportunities for the employees to grow in the particular work they have been doing in your organization. So the complete focus has been shifted from this stage where the labor has been treated as a commodity to with the employer or the labor or the worker has been treated as the asset of the organization. Firstly they have treated as the commodity, now they have been treating it as the employer has been or the worker has been treated as the very valuable assets. Because every organization, if you are having a good finance of your organization, if you are having the any other factors of the production, if you are not having the skillful employees of in your organization, definitely your organization is not going to succeed in the long way. So so it is very important to have the good and skillful employees of your organization. This has been now that's why the focus has been shifted to the human resource development. Okay, and now the human resource management has been taken as the one of the discipline, and it is also been considered as the profession also. Okay, so from the welfare labor officers to now it has been become the human resource manager. In the HR person must be there in every organization. Okay, so it has been become that much a profession. Okay, so that is the importance of the HRM, how it has been started. We have seen the personal function from the chronological order, that is from the commodity concept to the emerging concept. So this is all about the evolution of the HRM. Okay, thank you. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.